like I said already about most of the people that vote for Obama and vote for Democrats, this is the reason right here. Go to the end, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise, which having no guide, overseer or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands asleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that travaileth, and thy want as an armed man. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a froward mouth. He winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet, he teacheth with his fingers. Frowardness is in his heart, he devises mischief continually, he soweth discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly, suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. That is the average people right there that vote for Obama. The one without the, they are doing it out of one thing, because they're lazy. Here talk about the sleep, how long without sleep, oh sluggard. That's all they do. They get in their little house, they get their little welfare check, they can work, they just don't want to, so they just vote for Democrats. Say, hey, you don't want to work, you want to get money, just vote for a Democrat. And by the way, the more kids they have, the more money they get. Oh yeah, that's why we have so many families, especially in the black and the Mexicans. You usually don't see too many kids in the whites because a lot of them don't want kids. They got too much stuff to do to have kids. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter if they're conservative or Democrat. They all do that. But or really, you should start calling the Democratic Party the Communist Party, because that's exactly the way they act. They do the same type of stuff the communists did. But again, people are too dumb to see that too. But anyway, you see in a lot of the families, like the Mexican families, you got the Mexicans, the little illegal or otherwise, and you got the blacks, the Democratic ones, the ones that are on the welfare and they don't have a job. Period. Don't want a job. Don't look for a job. Don't care. They just vote for Obama and wait for their free stuff to show up, and that's how they are. And you see them a lot of times. Their families are huge. But you know why? They do it out of one thing. A lot of them do it out of one thing because they know they're going to get more money because they have more kids. Hey, more kids I have, the more money I get from the government. Yeah, let's have more kids. A lot of the kids don't know who their daddy is. Who's your daddy? I don't know. You can have 10 kids. Every one of them got a different daddy. Because, I got a different baby daddy. They got one baby mama and then 10 baby daddies. Each one of them. What was your father's name? I don't know. What's your father's name? I don't know. It ain't mine. I'll come a little later. I don't know. I'm talking about. I don't know who their daddy are. I'll get my check. I'm happy. That's the kind of trash you deal with right there. They're sluggards. They're lazy. Their poverty's gonna come. I know they think, oh, we live in poverty now. We got the money. We got the money, honey. Yeah, we got the money. Obama taking care of us. And they actually believe that. This is how stupid they are. They actually think, Obama gonna pay my mortgage. Obama's paying my house payment. Obama buy me a new car. Obama gave me a new phone. Obama's doing it. Obama's taking care of me. Obama gonna give me money. Obama's gonna pay for it. Obama gonna take care of me. Obama taking care of me. Obama, I love you, Obama. He's my hero. I've heard of a few people that actually got like pictures and stuff of him in his house. And they're like, thank you, Obama. Thank you for taking care of me. Oh my God. It makes you so angry to think people are so stupid. I think they actually believe that trash. They don't realize, they actually think that Obama is taking care of them and paying for their stuff. He's taking that money from people. It's basically robbing the workers and giving to the sluggards. Robbing the workers to give to the sluggards. That's basically what it is. Robbing people that work and actually have a job and taking it from them and saying, you need to give to these people and help them. Well, why? Why should I give some of my money to them? Why? What's wrong with them? Well, they don't have any money. Well, can they work? Can you give them a job? They don't have a job. Well, can they get one? Are they able to work? That's what I mean. If they can work, then they need to go get a job, make money like me. You could be racist. That'd be the answer. Don't be racist. Could be mean and bigot. Just give them some money. That'd be the answer right there. No other answer. You're racist. That'd be the big answer right there. When we try to tell them to work, oh, you're racist. But that's how they feel. Yeah, we ought to help the poor people. Why are you poor? Think about that. Why are you poor to start with? Are you poor because you just can't do anything? There's nothing you can do about it? Are you poor because you're hurt and you can't get anybody to help you with benefits, or is it just because you're lazy and don't want to do anything and you're just waiting for somebody to give you a handout? It means you're sluggard. The Bible calls you lazy, a sluggard, slack hand. The drowsiness, calls it drowsiness, and clothes you with rags. Eventually you'll be walking around with little rags living in the ditch somewhere, or living out on a bridge somewhere because you ain't got nothing. Because you're lazy. But it looks like laziness now, under Obama, laziness pays off better than working. Yay! Yeah, let's celebrate that. Pays off to be lazy in Obama's America. You'll get more that way. There's some people there that they've told that they get more off their tax return, way more than the average worker. The more you work and put in, the more taxes you got to pay, but the more you are lazy, the more kids you have as a lazy bum, the more you get back. What a great system we have. What a great system Obama set up. Yay, what a big hero he is. I know you like him, but I don't. And I have a job, and I'm not on that stupid system, and I wouldn't be. I'm not going to sit around like a lazy doofus and sit around playing games all day and watching TV and wait for a stupid check to come in that somebody else paid for. You know, and a lot of you know that. There's no way everybody that gets a check that actually believes that Obama is the one paying it. Some of them know where it comes from. They just don't care. They're like, whatever. I deserve it. Here comes that self-entitlement trash. Oh, I'm entitled to it. I deserve it. Why? Why do you deserve it? Why? What'd you do? What did you do that's so great that you deserve that? That you deserve to not have to do anything, but yet have somebody pay for your stuff that's working. Why do you deserve to get some of their money that you didn't even earn? What makes you think you'd earn it? Why? Is it because somebody was mean to you a long time ago? Huh? Are you going to bring up the slavery stuff again? Oh, well, they owe me. Why? Who owes you? Was somebody really mean to you when you were little, and it's their fault, so you deserve something? Come on, get out and get a job. Quit being the handout bum and go get some and actually get a job. How about this? These 6 things that the Lord hates. I didn't know how. Oh, well, here we go. There's a little something. The Lord hates something. That scares some of you, doesn't it? Oh, the Lord don't hate anything. He loves everybody. No, he don't. He hates things. Here they are. Yay, 7 are abomination. By the way, Obama exhibits every one of these. A proud look. Oh, he is one of those proud, arrogant jerks that has ever walked the face of the earth. He is so proud. Have you seen what he does whenever somebody... He has threatened people with charging them with treason. He's threatened them with cutting off stuff from them. He has made some really serious threats to people because if they don't go his way and do what he wants. He is a big little baby and a proud, arrogant little baby that thinks that he's supposed to get his way every time up in Washington. He thinks that when I say something, it's going to be done or else. I'm going to do something about it. That's what he does. You're going to implement Obamacare. You're going to implement what I tell you to do. You're going to pass this, and whether you like it or not. He even says, I'm going to pass what I want, whether you American people want it or not. I don't care. It's about me. I do what I want to do. If I want it done, I'm getting it done because I want it. Because I can. That's how he feels about it. He's a proud, arrogant little baby. He is a proud, arrogant child that thinks that he's supposed to get his way, and when he doesn't, he throws a temper tantrum and starts making all these threats and screaming at everybody. That's what he is. If you don't do what I want, I'll have you out. I'll get you out of your job. I'll bring up dirt on you. I'll have you charged with treason. Something. He deserves to be charged with treason for all the trash he's done. He should be in prison. Eric Holder should be in prison. Hillary Clinton should be in prison. John Kerry should be in prison. Joe Biden should be in prison. All those retards should be in prison. All the trash they're doing. In fact, the whole crowd should be in prison. I'd run up there and arrest every one of those retards and arrest all the abortion doctors with them. Every one of them. I put them all in the same crowd and say, y'all under arrest, y'all under arrest for murder, under arrest for treason, under arrest for all kind of mess, and have them all shot. All of them. The whole crowd, all of them shot. Because they've all committed capital offenses worthy of death. Every one of them have. That ain't me just some random saying I need to want to kill people. It's because they committed a crime worthy of it. And there is supposed to be a death penalty for somebody committing a crime worthy of death. There is a death penalty. This is him right here. And I'm not talking about having him executed for you because he's proud. He's done a whole lot more than just be proud. But that's just one of his things. And by the way, it says the Lord hates it, so it's pretty serious with God. He hates proud look. Proud look, a lying tongue. Oh man, him and all the politicians are there. They both of these, but Obama's this too. Proud look, lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Obama has done that. He has murdered people. Oh, where? There's actually some reports of some of his drones killing Americans. He left our people. Remember what I mentioned about Benghazi? He left them to die. Now, who cares? Remember? Yeah, who cares, right? Who cares? It's no big deal. Just 4 people. Well, if he do that to an ambassador and some of Baby Seals, what do you think he do to you? Think you mean anything to him? Some of you big supporters out there that love him so much. Some of you Obama phone people that love him so much and think he cares about you. Hey, he wouldn't think twice about killing you. Well, the thing is, he's not really trying to go after you because you're not a threat to him anyway. He knows you never turn against him, ever. He knows you're just one of his little robot slaves. His little slaves, Obama. He knows you're one of his little sheeple that just follow him everywhere he goes. He knows you'll never turn against him, so you don't have to worry about him killing you. But somebody like me, I mean, a little bit different. He sees somebody like me, he's like, oh man, he's against me. I better do something about him. He made me look bad. And by the way, he's also has a hand, like all of you that love abortion and have no problem with abortion. He has a hand in the murders of millions of babies and I don't mean since it started, because I don't know exactly how old he is, but he wouldn't have been old enough really maybe to do anything about it when it first started. But I'm telling you right now, he is voted down. Anybody remember what was going on with Gosnell? That devil got life in prison. I wish they'd execute him, but he got long to live anyway. He's already in his 70s. But that man was murdering babies after they were born, and who knows how many he done. They convicted him on 3, because they must be the only ones that had really some evidence, solid evidence against him on. But there's probably telling how many he done like that. And they have evidence now of another one that looks like he's been doing it in Texas. That instead of cutting their spinal cords, he's snapping their necks. He just snaps their head. It's all right though too, right? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just an abortion. It's just a woman's choice. Woman's right. Yeah, okay. And then he got a bunch of other doctors saying they would do it. They would just kill them. Yeah, we just let them die. We wouldn't try to save them if they were born alive. We don't care. Basically, we don't care. Well, Obama, there was some laws that they tried to pass and hit when he was a senator in Illinois, and he voted them down. What were they? Laws that basically said if the baby was born alive in a botched abortion, they were required to give it medical attention and save its life. He voted it down. He said, no, we shouldn't do that. Why would he say that? He likes that. Not only is he for unrestricted all kind of abortions of any kind, abort anything, I don't care. I'm for all kind of abortions. He's for killing a baby when it's born. It's murder either way, but hey, there's some people out there that like abortion, which you're still wicked for liking it, period. It's murder no matter what. But there's some people that don't like it, that think it's murder all of a sudden when it's born. Now it's murder now when it's actually born and worked. The abortion didn't work, and it's born, but so it's abortion. Now it's murder when you do it. But Obama seems to think it's all right either way, no matter what it is. He doesn't care if it's born, it's all right. And then he tells his own daughter, I'm going to teach my daughter morals and values, but if my daughter makes a mistake, I don't want them punished with a baby. What do you think that means? Come on now, come on. What's that mean? What's that quote mean? Come on. What do you think it means? He's saying, hey, if they happen to make a mistake and have sex, unprotected sex or something, and they happen to get a child, get pregnant, oh God forbid they get pregnant, I don't want to punish with a baby. I don't want them to have a baby and punish them. That's just a big punishment on their life. So, what do you think he's going to tell them to do? Go get an abortion, honey. It's perfectly legal, and there's nothing wrong with it. Because the law says so. Well, God don't say so. God says his hands that shed innocent blood. And Obama's got his hands deep in the blood. When you say it's all right and say I vote down a law that protects a child when it's born and abolishes abortion, you're saying you're putting the blood on your hands. When you murder those people in Benghazi and with the drones, you're a murderer. You got blood on your hands. When you staunchly support abortion, you got the blood on your hands too. When you say God bless Planned Parenthood, you've got the blood on your hands. He's a murderer, a cold-blooded murderer, and all the other politicians up there are too, because a lot of them support it, and even the ones that say they don't support it in some cases. I don't support it in no cases. I don't care what happens. It is not right. It is murder. And by the way, the ones that say I don't support it at all, how come they haven't put it down yet? Why haven't they put that, said we're going to do whatever we can to stop this law and shut it down and shut down abortion period in this country? It is wicked. It's out of hell. It's cold-blooded murder. We are slaughtering and butchering our own children, and it is wicked out of hell itself. This is something that makes God mad. It's making him puke, and it's going to make God kill. And God's going to send his judgment. He's going to wipe this country out if we don't stop. Where somebody says that? Obama ain't going to say it. He loves it. The heart that devises his wicked imaginations. Oh man, he's thinking about wicked trash all the time. Think about some kind of junk he can do. Think about some kind of deal he can make. Think about somebody else he can mess around with. That's all he does, is think about something wicked to do in that country. He keeps passing laws that are wicked out of hell. He passed all these, I'm for gay marriage. Oh, I'm for gay marriage. He just come out. I'm coming out of the closet, I'm for gay marriage. Gays are all right. We need to promote gays. We need to take guns away from everybody because guns are bad. The reason people kill everybody is because there's too many guns in the country. Come on, shut up. Wicked imagination is all you can think about. Something wrong. What kind of mess can he do to destroy the country today? Feet that be swift to run into mischief. Oh yeah, he's swift to run to something, do something wrong. False witness that speaketh lies. Man, he does it all the time. That's all he can do. That's all the average politician knows how to do is lie and speak a false witness. And he that soweth discord among brethren. Oh, he loves to do that too. This is the kind of trash we got to deal with. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil. Oh, here we go, hate. Average people don't hate, this American people don't hate evil. They don't fear the Lord because they don't hate evil. They love it. Anybody can support abortion, support fags, support Obama, support our politicians, support all the trash they do, stand against the Bible every time it's preached and spoken. You don't fear the Lord. You love evil. You don't hate evil, you love it. Pride and arrogancy and the evil way and the forward mouth do I hate. Obama and all these people, they match that perfectly. They got the pride, they got the arrogancy, they're the evil way, they're full of that, that's all they are, and they like it. The Bible also says right here, by me kings reign, and priests decree justice, and princes decree justice. By me princes rule, and nobles, even all the judges of the earth. Now what does that mean? Well, basically what that means is, I believe this with all my heart. God put Obama in presidency. Well, that means God likes him? No. If that's the case, that means God liked Pharaoh, God liked Hitler, God liked Stalin. That must mean God liked all of them. That's why they're there. They got there because God loved them so much. God must have liked Nero. He liked all the Roman emperors, and he liked Nebuchadnezzar, and he liked all those great leaders. He liked Sennacherib, the one that attacked attacked Jerusalem in Hezekiah's reign. He must have liked him too. Yeah, that's why I put him there. It has nothing to do with God liking the leader that's put there. Then God don't put there because he likes them so much. God even says himself about Pharaoh that the reason I put you here, based on paraphrasing what he said, the reason I put thee here and raised thee up as a leader of this nation is so I could pretty much show the world my glory through you. And really, in a way, not through him, but by raising you up, I was using you to show that I would be glorified. That I would be glorified by you, by you not letting the people go. I exposed and shown the world my power through you because of Pharaoh. That's what Pharaoh was raised up for. God used Nebuchadnezzar to do one thing. What? He used him to judge many nations that had been that God had already pronounced judgment on them. He used Nebuchadnezzar on many occasions to destroy and wipe out and punish the nations he had intended to destroy. He used Nebuchadnezzar to do that. The Babylonian army, the Babylonian nation. Later on, he sent the Medo-Persians to wipe out Babylon. He did that. Sennacherib. He used Sennacherib attack who come in and mocked God, mocked Jerusalem, and then he tried to attack Hezekiah. Hezekiah didn't answer him. He didn't send the army out. He just said, Lord, what are we going to do in this situation, man? This is the Assyrian Empire. What are we going to do to defeat these people? They were a powerful empire at the time. What are we going to do about this? And then he went to the prophet Isaiah. He was there at the time. He said, what are we going to do? And they both called out to the name. Said, Lord, help us. This is something only you can do. We can't do nothing to him. If we send our army out against him, we'll get beat. They'll tear us apart. He's already in our nation tearing something up, fighting to conquer and tearing up cities and stuff. And he's going to come here eventually and try to wipe us out. And he thinks he's all big and bad, and admitting, hey, he has defeated a lot of kings. Because he had mentioned them in his letter about all these other nations that said, hey, where were their gods when I come? You know, I beat them too, and I'm going to beat you just like I beat them. And they said, yeah, he has beat a lot of kings. But remember, and he has defeated a lot of gods. But remember, those were just little gods. They weren't real gods. They were man-made gods. He has beat them, but they didn't trust in the living God. We do. Lord, show him your power. And he did. God said, I am. And he heard the prayer. He said, I did heard your prayer. I am going to do something. Watch this. He sent one angel into the camp of the Assyrians, wiped out almost 200,000 soldiers right there, killed them at night. Sennacherib woke up, the whole campus had been wiped out. And he went back home. It was shame. Oh man, he was like, oh man, this is bad. He didn't go back home. He wasn't boasting when he left. He was crying. Oh man, I'm messed up here. And later on, his own children killed him in the house of his God. He was praying to his God, and back in somewhere like in Nineveh, somewhere over in his city, in one of the Assyrian cities, he was in the temple praying to his God. And one of his own children, children rose up against him and killed him in the temple, and then fled. And then fled the nation. God sets up, I believe right now he set up Obama to punish this nation. And by the way, all you doofuses that voted him in are part of the judgment on the nation right there. Yay! God's using you to judge the nation for being so rebellious against him, for abortion, for fags. Yeah, that's two of the big ones right there. For abortion, for fags, for not following his word, for basically saying, we're not listening to you no more, God. It's all of us. It's us now. We're going to do what we want. We're in control now. For having rampant divorce, for pretty much taking God out of the school, for saying for basically promoting all kind of sins and promoting all kind of perverted sins, saying we're going to let queers run rampant more. We're going to allow people to divorce whenever they feel like it. We're going to promote wicked music. We're going to promote drugs. We're going to promote adultery and fornication is cool, and we're going to say, yeah, we're going to do that now. We're going to say, do what you feel, do what you want to do, and do what makes you feel good. And fags marching around and promoting it. We're going to promote fags. We're not just going to let them march. We're going to promote it throughout TV and internet. We're going to promote it on TV. We're going to promote internet on music. We're going to make shows that promote it. We're going to teach our kids to like it and be part of it. We're going to teach our kids to be queers too. We're going to take over the school system and promote it in there too, and promote anti-God rhetoric and say, yeah, we need to turn away from all that God stuff and let's just all support and believe in the government and trust the government because they care about us, and believe in Obama because he cares about us. And we're going to promote abortion on demand and women's rights and this feminist junk. Yeah, let's do all that. Yeah, well, God sent some judgment on us already, but hey, he's put Obama in there, put Abomination in there, and he's just going to stand around and do what he wants and destroy this nation even more and have retards like you just constantly like it. Yay, we love it, we love it. He's helping our country, and the whole time you're so dumb that he's destroyed a nation, but the whole time you think he's helping it. Like here, but he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. That's exactly what's happening. All those that hate God, you can't love Obama and love God. I'm just going to tell you. It don't work. You can't love God and love Obama. You hate God. If you like Obama, you hate God. If you like abortion in any way, I don't care how you like it, you hate God. If you think homosexuality is all right, you hate God. If you actually think that this woman's rights junk is all right, you hate God. Because that stuff has been taken way off. This women's liberation and feminist stuff. And if you think drugs, some form of drugs, all right. If you think fornication, adultery is all right. If you think some of his wicked music's all right. You think all this taking church, you think that, hey, taking church and taking religion out of everything and it should be kept locked up and destroyed is all right. You're wicked. You don't love God. You know, you love death. That's what you like. Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. That's one reason why I seem like it's hard right now. You already hate me right now. You hate my guts right now for what I'm saying. You know why? One thing is you're a scorner and you're stupid, really. You can't, no, there's no talking to you, there's no reproving you, there's no rebuking you, there's no talking truth to you, talking sense to you. There's nothing. You just immediately get mad and want to fight. And start calling names. That's what the average Democrat does. They love to accuse the Republicans of calling names and being racist and everything, but the very same thing they want to accuse Republicans of doing all the time, they do it. If somebody confronts them with facts and they can't, and the Democrat has already figured out that they're toast on their facts and that the other one is got the goods, they just start with name calling, start calling them names. That's exactly what you're doing right now. You ain't got nothing to. You can't hold me on this. You know this. I'm telling the truth. And you don't like it. The truth hurts and it makes you sick. So what do? You just start screaming. You're over there just probably either turn the video off or you're just typing some kind of comment right now about how much of a hater and a bigot and a devil I am, and how people like me I'll be killed, and we're a disgrace to America, and Obama's doing such a great job, and why do I have to be so racist against him? Just stupid stuff like that. That's the only thing you can say. That's the only big defense. That's the only little remark you can come up with. You can't come up with anything that says anything otherwise. Why don't you just do what God says? Love God, turn to God, not to Obama. Forsake him and all that junk. Forsake all that trash. Forsake that Republican Democrat garbage. Forsake Obama. Forsake listening to him. Get off the welfare checks. Get off the free cell phone junk. Start following God. Realize through the Bible that abortion and homosexuality is wicked and abomination. Realize that our country's falling apart. Realize all the sins of this country are going on, and all this junk that's going on in this country is because of sin has been allowed to go run rampant right now. We got more alcohol running around than anything. We got more gambling running around than anything. We got porn. We got all that stuff. It was around before, I know some of it was, but it was not open like it is now. It was more kept in the closet because a lot of the people that were, a lot of the Christians, a lot of the even religious people would jump out and stand up and say, we're not allowing that trash around here. But not anymore. Now it's rampant, it's open, it's exposed, and most people don't even care. Most people like it. They like it. Say, yeah, this kind of world I like, where wickedness is rampant, because now I can do what I want and I can enjoy myself. None of them old stupid religious boundaries all over everything. I'm telling you, you better get to God quick before it's too late.